What's up, everybody? Welcome. Monday morning, my favorite. I love Monday morning. The Monday morning is not good. What's up? Ugh. Gross. Please, trolls, do not send personal messages to the streamer. Trolls, you will be banned. We are live. Only serious chess players can send personal messages. Ugh, this is gonna be a bad day. I have a bad feeling about it. Oh no. A tour. Ripunj Bansal is going on tour. Bob Sacamano subscribed with Prime. They've subscribed for 46 months. Too long. It's been too long since you subscribed. Ripunj. Okay. I'm serious. I reached 1900 rapid today. And you said that yesterday. Alright. Well, I hope you're telling the truth. Nice to see more serious attitude from the Bob. I don't know if I can handle Bob on a Monday morning. I'm going to try. Maybe I'll take some extra medicine. I need my Xanax or something. Damn. Wait, let me look for some tranquilizers. What do we got here? A little Rivotril. Antidepressants. What are we gonna do? Alright, no, seriously. I forgot my Xanax. No, I don't take that, I'm just kidding. But I might need some. If anybody's got some, send me some. Ripunj Bansal trying to sneak in a rated challenge while he's playing another game at the same time. Okay then. Nice try. What happened to Lakey? Dude, I don't play Simals. Don't play Simul. You need to expand your mind. Oh no. Now we're gonna get the Elon Musk psychedelics lecture. Expand your mind, man. You left that game? Is this rated? Monday morning. This is a rough morning. I had more responsibilities than usual this morning, so... Dude. This is so annoying, man. Call me sire. Dude, what is wrong with people? Why are you challenging me to 3+2? Monday mornings are bad, but I had extra responsibilities today, and I had... In any way, I mean, I normally, like, don't sleep well Sunday nights because of the simul. So, I woke up really early, then went back to sleep. And now we like, got back up and moving just in time for the stream. Almost. I'm a creature of habit. I don't like changing my schedule. Hey, man. This is an awfully strange coincidence. Damn, how many counts does he have? Sire. What happened to Lakey, by the way? I thought he was the same person's, like, third account. Boom. You're preparing for that 3+2, the 3+2 FIDE tournament? Dweep out of nowhere. I'm with you, Bob. Transposing to the Queen's Gambit. Nice. You're not allergic. Swollen eyelid? What? Couldn't sleep. Got stung in the face by a bee. In your house, no less. Oof. Sorry about that. Oof. Oof, master. For Mr. Coffee, we'll bring out the oof. Can you read that? In honor of Mr. Coffee. My son made this. Oof. That's awesome.
No.
Alright. I'm so sorry about that. Butt still hurts like hell. What is this? This is like a Queen's Gambit Cambridge Springs with a bad move order. Is this something like Queen B3? Oh my god, Queen B3, Mr. Coffee. Coincidence? I don't think so. There are no coincidences on Monday morning. I just happened to play Queen B3. Now we have an interesting debate. You know what I really enjoy? I enjoy playing people who are playing Bullet while I play Rapid. Especially on Monday morning. You've already made pretty strange decisions. The Queen B3? The QGD, that rhymes. Mama says Queen C3. Mama, what is this mama obsession? What was that? Shakespeare? Help me out here. Shakespeare? Do you know what I'm talking about? He's playing Bullet. Oh, I want a serious training game for my tournament. No, no. Forget it. Forget it, it's hopeless. I like how we're talking about Hamlet and LL Cool J in the same sentence. Practically. Martha Washington. Dude, the guy's playing Bullet Chess in 10 minutes plus 5. It's just... I'll check his history. Open link. Bullet 7,000 games. Activity. Played 2 rapid games, 1 Blitz game. He must play Bullet on another account or something. That's weird. Oh man. Wait, F3? He hit a new level of playing too fast. He's playing worse than me, and it's not easy to do on a Monday morning. He's made like 5 horrible moves, and I'm still not winning. I mean, I'm better, but I still wouldn't say it's like a winning position. Let's see. You can't go forward from there? Wait. Okay. D5 is bad. C6 is bad. Bishop takes C3 is bad. That's 3 bad moves. Knight BD7 is probably okay. Okay, H6. I don't like it. Knight E4 is a mistake. So half his moves have been bad because he's playing bullet chess. 5 out of 10 moves that you've played have been bad. What? You could do that? Take, 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 take. Okay. Deep breath. Alright, I think this will work. What's a faux pas in the Twitch world? It's like +2, and Arsenal's like, it doesn't look bad for me. Like the game yesterday where you were like clearly worse and I lost in 1 move. I mean, there are certainly chances, right? There's always a chance your opponent like loses the game in 1 move. It's almost always a possibility. No matter how strong the position, you could be like +7 and just lose the game in 1 move, right? And people are like, oh, there's no luck in chess. Like, how big does your advantage have to be to, like, not be able to lose the game in 1 move, essentially? +11? No, it's still mate. No, Ripun made, like, 5 positional mistakes. And I would never mock him, but you know, he's playing, like, super fast without thinking, and I tried for forever to get people not to do this. He of all people should know better than I've lectured him hundreds of times already. Wasting my breath. Huh. Learning chess 6. Somebody's like busting out all their old accounts or something. Right, right. What is he thinking about here? No, he could have, like, to be honest, I guess, or whatever, he could give up his center with pawn takes pawn. But it wouldn't change the position. I mean, he has an alternative there, but yeah, it's a strange spot to be thinking. Now he's used his time, but when did he use his time? Like, he only used his time once his position was bad. See, that's what I'm trying to teach people not to do. Use your time before you get a bad position. Use your time to avoid getting a bad position. Or if you're going to have no time, at least have a good position. Then you have a fighting chance. Yeah, we winning here. We winning. Run. You like planning into a bad position. That way when I lose, it looks like I did it on purpose. But you guys don't understand the context here, to be fair. He played the Nimzo and I played the Leningrad against him, and he didn't have a clue what he was doing. He didn't play the Queen's Gambit. See, that's the problem. Oh, I dropped a pawn. Knight f4, queen d4. Last time, what did I lose to him? Up 22 or something? That was my last game. I got bored with the position and just played too fast and lost, ironically. Silliness. See, this is his favorite part of the game now. We can just play super fast. Can I resign? Does anyone mind if I just resign here? Okay. That's an exaggeration. Queen h4. It's a very principled move. I just timed that, Mr. Coffee. Can you undo that, Arsenal? Do you mind? Damn, dude. I'm sorry, Coffee. I missed my mark. I mouse slipped, and I timed out Mr. Coffee. Can I undo that? Can you untime out Mr. Coffee for me? You can't adjust the timeout on mod? Damn. Sorry, Mr. Coffee. Maybe he can untime out himself. Oh, he did it. Alright, thanks. It was obviously meant for someone else. After he got the beast thing, now he's getting timed out. Poor guy. The damn scroll. I was trying to get Bob timed out. God just saved him. Unbelievable. No, dude, you're provoking me with that stuff. I'm not gonna play your games, okay? Like, seriously. I don't like the situation with that previous account. I don't want to talk about it. You're trying to get a rise out of me by talking about DK guy. It's really annoying, dude. Even bringing that up is annoying. You'll do anything you can to like create chaos while I'm trying to. Dude, you've already like, you know. It's just an unpleasant issue, you know. I don't know. It felt like you're trying to bother me. You're already distracting me against my strongest opponent. Unbelievable. He's like the fastest player on the stream. You know I'm gonna blunder. Last time you made me hang a queen against him. Or whatever. Dude, he's like 2200 in bullet. Maybe we just ban Bob on Monday mornings. Permanently. Like a permanent Monday morning ban. I just don't think I had the patience to deal with him on Monday morning. I don't know. DK guy was nasty, man. He was irrationally unforgiving. I don't know, dude. I don't consider him a nice guy. I don't think so. I don't even remember. What now? Oh. Blundered again. Wait, what? Mr. Coffee, how can you live in Pennsylvania and not own a gun? I don't understand. Oh, you're talking about the bee. I thought, like, the DK guy went there and assaulted you. Totally missed the context of the conversation. So if I take on F5, you don't have a check. That's kind of stunning. Who shoots bees anyway? They're kind of small targets. Maybe a net would work better, dude. I thought we were talking about people. Dr. Oz. Was it one of those, like, Japanese killer bees or whatever? Or something? That doesn't sound like a bee, man. That's like some kind of Asian wasp or something. I don't know, man, about this game. $92 CPL, 87 against 64. Whew. But see, all of his mistakes were right in the beginning of the game. If you check it out, it'll be like a lot of mistakes here, probably. Right in the early part. Arsenal fan. Somebody like busted out their 5 accounts and started like challenging me then leaving and challenging me then leaving. Is that like all the same person or something? Lakey was here, but I assume he's a kid. But how does a kid who lives in Germany like on the stream now? Shouldn't they be in school? The only way you're challenging me if you're a kid is if like you live in Asia or something. If you live in India, then it's like afternoon, evening time. No kids are supposed to be challenging me at this European daytime stream. Arsenal is an adult child, so he qualifies. All right. How's the political environment in Pennsylvania, Mr. Coffee? Let's get Bob talking about politics. That's what I need this morning. Uberdar says, so play the same Peerts as yesterday? What are you talking about? What Peerts? Uberdriver, we had a Peerts yesterday? Wait, what? Dr. Oz. Oh, Arsenal? Arsenal. Oh, you're talking about Arsenal. Yeah. It was a Pierce. He had a horrible position. I didn't have time to analyze it with the computer. I thought I had a massive positional edge that would never disappear. Normally I wouldn't be pissed that I dropped a piece, but I really thought I had like strategically won position. G3 a protest move. There's no way that Bob doesn't know Dr. Oz is running for Senate in Pennsylvania. He likes to keep up with current events, usually, so he can, like, troll. A good troll doesn't forget to keep up with current events. Don't fall into the trap, Mr. Coffee. He's baiting you and feeling you out for your political viewpoints. Arsenal fans like unmuting for a second. Is G3 a protest move? Protest for what? What am I protesting? What would I be protesting? The fact that I lost to you yesterday? Protesting my loss, maybe. Protestant. I'm a protestant. Uber driver gets excited when you start talking about the 4 knights. Gotta be pretty sick in the head for that, man. Anything symmetrical, like, turns him on. Great comeback, Bob. That's like a good... That's good, like, all-inclusive, general sort of statement. Good answer. You really showed him. You really showed him. Definitely. The all-inclusive, because the politicians we have now are doing such a great job. That's hard to refute. It's like a filler argument. The first thing they teach you at law school, probably. Think of something simple that can't be refuted. And there's your comeback. I think you're a troll who likes to provoke people. Even if you don't, if you want to pretend it's not true. Just bishop g4. See, that's what Bob did, like, the time that he got banned the last time. He starts, like, getting all, like, crazy. I'm just joking around. I don't know, man. I think he needs to take the Xanax. Man, I feel like I might have to play bishop e2. That would be sad, wouldn't it? But in a way, you know, it makes his bishop g4 look bad. Oh, Arsenal's trying to concentrate. He's doing this during Arsenal's game. Would Arsenal time him out if it wasn't Arsenal's game? Favoritism, I say. Arsenal is doing self-favoritism. He only times Bob out during his games. Coincidence? I think not. But I think on the other hand, Arsenal doesn't want to win and have me be like, well, you know, you can't blame him. He doesn't want to win and be like, well, I only won because Bob was arguing with Saji starting. You know, he doesn't want to be like... He wants to get credit for the win, basically. And who can blame him? He already got a cheap win yesterday. Bob is banned for Mondays from now on. I was just kidding, though. What did I say? That was not true. I'm just, like, commentating the comments section. Asterbate, you're on unpaid administrative leave. Asterbate's been quiet. But I don't know why Arsenal thought it was weird that I played G3. Okay, I don't normally play G3. But I mean, this is like... Rockport has played this. Damn, we're like in a rush to castle. Did you know that like chess was invented? There was no castling. You're really like castling dependent. You have like a castling dependency. Are you happy now? I castled. I was dogmatic. Doesn't this seem like... a double E pawn? But you're like rushing me, man. You're rushing us. It was kind of quiet by the normal E4, E5 standards, dude. I played G3 on move 3. When was I supposed to castle? I don't know when you wanted me to castle. I castled like as fast as I like legally could without hanging material. I was literally under attack like every single move and couldn't castle without hanging a pawn until move 12. This is my first, that was my first free moment where I literally could castle. You realize that, right? I've been trying to castle since move 3. I mean, I played G3, I was trying to complete my kingside development, and then he just threatened something for like 8 moves in a row. Castling is a sign of fear and dogma. Fear and dogma. God, it's so peaceful now. Here's an interesting moment. I think I have to think about this for a second. What I don't really like is pawn takes bishop a5 with the eternal pin. On the other hand, on the other hand, I don't know if I like that exchange and queen a5 variation, which would happen pretty much immediately there. White is not better. It was like yesterday, he forked 2 of my pawns in the same way. He had some kind of queen d2 fork, or what was it? He forked my h6 and like a7 pawns. Was it c5 and h6? I can't remember. Ooh, bishop g5 is possible. Castling. That word just sounds weird. It just sounds sort of corny. We need to come up with a cooler word for the process of what we call castling. Castling sounds awkward. It's not even like a verb, you know? It's like, it just sounds weird. Castling needs to be changed, something cooler sounding. Castling. It sounds corny. Queen c8. Castling, it just has a cheesy sound to it. We need something more cool and modern. No. You don't say. Check. Yeah, marriage. I ran so far away. That was an 80s song. I remember that. Flock of Seagulls. Man, I don't like the look of this all of a sudden. Double pawns or no double pawns. I am not going to get myself in that scenario there. K-Tel Records. Another draw? Have to be kidding me. He's immediately at it again. He learned nothing from the timeout. Back in the hole. Jailer. Put it back in the hole. You have to admit it is kind of lonely. after a while there. Now my problem, you have authority issues. You've already talked to your psychiatrist about this. Wow, look at this H5. Wow. You call me a teacher. Always a teacher. You just said that yourself. I quote, Bob Sakamano 27, Sludgy always the teacher. And then he's like, is Twitch in your position of authority? What am I gonna do with you, dude? Alright. Take your Xanax and calm down. And call me in the morning. So much anger. Tiger Express? Oh no, that's like Lakey's brother who's supposed to be in school. Mayuresh. We're just gonna keep it simple. Mayu. Oh, no. You know what's really crazy? Do you guys want a really strange truth that I'm about to reveal to you? Around halfway through this game, maybe even earlier, I became obsessed that I was playing Uber Driver. Arsenal fan, have you been like hanging out with Uber Driver? And you guys must have picked it up. Like at some point, I was certain that I was playing Uber Driver. You guys didn't notice that? I mean, seriously. Did you intentionally play like Uber Driver? I was certain until the end I was playing Uber Driver. In the middle of the game, I even said, oh, yesterday he forked my pawns or whatever. I mean, it's standing there right in front of me, Arsenal fan Richie, and I still believe that I'm playing Uber Driver. Isn't that weird? You just see what you want to see. Very Uber-like game by Arsenal fan. I might have even played differently if I had known I was playing Arsenal fan. I thought I was playing Uber Driver at the end, and like it was Uber Driver wanted his usual draw. He's playing for the draw. If I had known it was you, maybe I would have tried to tempt you into doing something active. But there wasn't a lot to do, really. To be fair, it just wasn't. It wasn't such an interesting, dynamic situation for either side. It's just that Uber Driver started talking during the game, talking about the opening, and I convinced myself in that moment that I was playing a different player. We'd like to see an Uber driver Arsenal match. He always crushes you, really? I would be surprised. I think you've gotten stronger lately. Maybe in the beginning. I mean, it seems like you've gotten stronger and Uber driver's the same. No insults to Uber driver, just he was strong to begin with. I don't think he's really changed, whereas Arsenal is a late, he's a late starter. So it took a while for his strength to catch up to him. Really. I think now you'd be a good match for Uber driver. Birds is the words. The Dave Vigorito defense. Yeah, David actually used this against Curdo quite a bit. You just do like a French. You're playing against the French. You're playing the French. You're playing the King's Indian. I'm playing the King's Indian attack. You're playing the French. It's a good setup, although I don't think he realizes. Excel is 2086 FIDE. Wait, is he here? You've been doing research on people again? Does he have that in his profile? Or you were doing secret, undercover investigations? I'm not supposed to play c3 and queen e1, I don't think. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. Certain limitations. I understand. Dude, I think when you get older, it's harder to learn. You have all these like built up sort of rules that get in the way of each other. Arsenal sees the board like a newborn. What am I to do here? No, but I mean, seriously, like, chess is beautiful when you first start playing, because you are like a virgin. I feel like the older you get, the more you've played, you become jaded, and your creativity is not what it was when you first started. I mean, seriously. When you're starting out, chess is beautiful, and you have no preconceptions. And I think it's more attractive in a way. It's hard to avoid feeling jaded about the game later. God, he scared the hell out of me with that move. I was like, okay, what's hanging? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? This is... Queen d4, I mean, can't be a good move for black. You're like putting your queen into a dangerous position where it's almost trapped. Mr. Coffee is not a mod. Oh shit, what? Wait, how did Mr. Coffee become not a mod? Because we timed him out? I don't understand. How did you get demodded? I didn't ban him. I timed him out. You get demodded for being timed out? That can't be right, Master. That's crazy. What a stupid idea. Even mods should be allowed to be timed out, no? Oh my god. What is the command? Like, /mod? Is that a command? Is it /mod? Man. Did that work? Phew, it's good to be back. What is this guy's deal? You're 1700. Very subtle play by black, I would say. No? That can't be right either. I could understand if I banned him, but I mean, isn't it a little extreme to be unmodded for being timed out? Like, the Texas Attorney General's been investigated for like 7 years. He hasn't even like gone to court yet. This guy seemed good, right? He seems good. I mean, you literally accidentally, like, click. I didn't ban Mr. Coffee on purpose or time him out. I accidentally clicked him because I have a bad mouse skill. And then he was, like, unmodded. That's pretty extreme. Is there a way to use the c4 square? You know, if I play knight c4, he's just going to hammer me with b5 right away. So far, he's playing like the master he is. You didn't like your ambulance emote? Wait, Mr. Coffee, wait. I don't remember. I can't believe you got stung by a bee in your house. That's so awkward. Knight A4. If I say I haven't been stung by a bee since I was a kid, I'll like get stung by a bee this afternoon. I was always terrified of bees because I got stung when I was little and it like traumatized me. It was actually wasps, I guess. Yeah. It's still in your brain. They never did get it out. They like holes. Wasps have a real instinct for empty spaces. We're probing. Probe raise. I don't like these knights and bishops on the side of the board here. They've been out there a little too long. Especially the knight on A3. That needs to get into the game. Just what I was saying. As I was saying, yeah, it's bad enough when you get them in your car, but I wouldn't want to get them in my airplane. I'm sure a lot of stories exist about, you know, pests and, let's say, mice have caused multiple airlines to crash, probably. You didn't play knight d6 check there. I thought that was coming. Maybe it's too slow. Knight d6 check, king f3. If knight f5, I just have like g4. Bird strike. Man, what do I do? G4? Speaking of G4. I had the mice in my... They get in my car. They crawled up. I also had a problem with chipmunks. Crawled up inside the air conditioner. It was a disaster. Or inside the... Like, what's the word I'm looking for? Filter. The air conditioning filter. Oh, what a smell it made. I was like, what is that smell in my car? It smelled literally like something died. Oh, yes. Rats in the walls. Classic Lovecraft. Horror story. A mongoose. You have a lot of wild mongoose. You say mongoose? Yeah, release the snake in the car. What a good defensive player we have here. Man, dude. Looks like he's holding this position. What am I gonna do? I have a protected passed pawn on h5, better king, better structure, all my pawns in the correct color. Yeah, and still it's like hard to break through. Good evaluation this time, Arsenal. But I don't know what to do there. Bishop takes c5. He has a stupid pawn takes pawn, rook c7. What do I do? Now this move is annoying too. Maybe I have bishop takes c5 now. Nope, that fails tactically. I mean, last move, when my king was still on e4. Rook d7 check. I thought he wouldn't do that. We're winning, but it's been tough. Incremental victory. It seems strange to play that move. What about your chess astrobate? How's your chess game? Slowly commanding the position. You got the nursery rhymes going on? Oh. Yeah, that is kind of annoying. He's reciting nursery rhymes from his childhood. He's like a raving lunatic. Don't mind him. He's merely a raving lunatic. Rook b6. Oh my god. I feel like I'm playing someone really good here. He's definitely played a quality game for 1700 lichess. Tougher than you would expect for that rating. He finally had it. I had to be really careful. Still got his pawn in the correct color. Trying to do sacrifices over there. Could still do it. Fighting on. King f5 is mate? Dude, that's what I'm talking about. It's like playing Repunj. It feels like. Stalemate. Biak. Kojak. Excel Poker. Great Sleep. Guys, be the first to gift a sub. Masturbate's tapped out. We need someone else to take the lead this week. Great, generous support from our friends. You can't see it now, but for the simul yesterday, thanks to Mr. Slow and the rest of you. You botched the perfect Vienna game. Mr. Coffee was timed out and unmodded today. Maybe Uber driver can find it. Oh, speaking of Bijak, the Karo Khan. Bijak. Mrs. just got a job. Did I recover from yesterday night? I always feel groggy on Monday mornings. I had some extra responsibilities this week. I had to wake up early and then go back to sleep. Monday mornings are hard in the first place. But I won't miss this for the world. The old G6 Fantasy Karakan. There's a move you don't see. Really? Well, why, you know, how bad can it be? I had chocolate muesli, or I had chocolate flavored granola, which I hate, for breakfast. It's just gross, but that's all I had. Yeah, eating chocolate for breakfast. I remember when I went to Russia in 1990, they would put out the chocolate at breakfast time. I was very surprised by that. But I've seen it in Eastern Europe. Breakfast, chocolate as a breakfast food. I don't like chocolate granola or whatever. We ran out of the regular kind. So what do I do here? Now I prefer to have something with a little more steak and eggs. Didn't have time to make myself steak and eggs this morning, Bob, for a little protein boost. Maybe Wednesday. What do I do against G6? Interesting. I guess Knight c3. I just spent like 2 minutes wondering about this. How do you react to that? Edit command. I play. You play. We all play. Exclaim play. To play, you must be a member of the Pawn and Horses Club. I rejected c4 because a pawn takes pawn. It's pretty loose, you know. Yeah, c4 is a theoretically playable move, but it doesn't feel right. Not here. Not with d5 and c4 is not good. Check Stockfish if you don't believe me. Change the root command. Root. But it isn't a good idea to use 2 minutes here in a 7+3 time control. After f3 g6, I just feel groggy, and I like just sitting here like a mindless zombie. And then what do you do? Knight takes is just lame. He sees everything. Unbelievable. I check fish. It would take too much energy to explain to Uber driver why c4 is not good. So I just tell him my instinctual feeling and then say go check Stockfish. Of course Frank Marshall would find that. Can you say too many pawn moves? Just too many pawn moves. It's not the same as King's Indian, where black is completely hurt for space. It's he's played c6 and d5. Distaste for John Bartholomew. Why would it say that, Bob? Why do you say that? Oh, you're I've expressed distaste for a lot of people, but I would think in the grand scheme of things, any distaste I've expressed for John Bartholomew would be very minor compared to other people. Bob just tries to make me... He just tries to get me in trouble all the time. Where did I mean, you know, I don't know. I thought I was always sort of fairly neutral toward John Bartholomew, to be honest with you. I have a lot of distaste for other streamers. I never really watched his streams. I don't really have that much opinion one way or the other. He's not disgusting, you know, overly self-promoting loser like a lot of people. The guy's actually a good player who does create some good content. I wouldn't really diss John Bartholomew. I used to joke that you were in love with him or whatever. But I'll just make stuff up. I want to see some hard evidence to that effect. Minor distaste. Oh. I dislike most people, so that's the default setting. Queen b6. Oh man. Alright, this doesn't look right for black, but I'm running out of time. Well, I mean, yeah. Chess.com is disgusting. Inside deals. I like how like the St. Louis chess, whatever it is, has like their, speaking of annoying streamers, I like how the billionaire St. Louis chess has almost like a 24/7 stream going on lichess. Like, what's that about? Do they like not like chess.com or something, or do they have it like everywhere? Why do they have like 24/7 chess streams? After Ben left. Yeah, they have a billionaire sponsor. That's not enough. They're really struggling. Somebody is pretty energetic today. It's weird when they had hundreds of viewers from Chess TV, but only 6 actual participants in chat. Well, I mean, they're all like bots, right? There's a lot of streamers like that. Billionaires can buy bots. Billionaire bot buyer. Man, I'm just gonna lose on time. Is this actually happening? He's like actively trying to run me over. Man, this is really an annoying game. I don't understand how you can get in that move actually. Damn, E5. Hearsay. This is a horrible game. I had literally no idea what I was doing the whole time. Gambited the... It's easy to say that. Just gambit the pawn, man. You of all people are like the master of gambiting stuff. Uber driver, the most safe player in the chat, is telling me just gambit the pawn. Sure. I thought about it, but I mean, like, exactly how do I gambit it? With what move? And like, of course, the idea of gammoning the pawn exists, but I had no idea like how to go about it. Like, should I play bishop c4 or? The problem was I was sitting there thinking about gammoning my b2 pawn, and I just didn't have a clue like what the methodology would be. He just takes the pawn, and that's how John Curto lost like 10 times to Alexander Ivanov. Just randomly gammoning his b pawn while Ivanov just like takes it and goes back to d8, and he never had much compensation. He would lose the same way every single time. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Where is my compensation clearly there? Wow. Oh my god. He's a hardcore bullet player. What do we got? 2273 bullet, 3000 bullets, 3000 blitz, 133 rapid. No, okay, so bullet blitz mix. I wouldn't call him a bullet player necessarily. It's a bullet blitz mix. It was really unnecessary to play knight d1. It was like a preemptive plan. I'm running out of time. God, he keeps trying to flag me all the time. One track mind. Whew. I had like 1 second there. Oh, that was your plan. Wow. He's got the hardcore like speed. Even got that. Oh no. I'm playing Uber Driver again. He should have played bishop f2 at some point, but it's a draw. He's so fast. No? It was an awful, awful position for me at some point. But Excel Poker really, usually he manages his time better. I felt like he was just trying to flag me really majorly instead of focusing on just like winning. Man, I really messed up the opening. Wow. So Queen B6 has been played in a handful of games. It's not really great. Feels dubious to me. But it's kind of difficult to decide what to do. As you can see, most people, they did what Uber Driver knows here. They're like sacking a pawn. But I just wasn't confident with this. I didn't know what I'm doing. Rook B1 is apparently okay. Yeah, now he played Queen C7, which is really weird, but he wanted to get out of the diagonal. Minus 2.6. Damn. I thought I was like lost later. To be honest, I thought after you got an E5. But I didn't know how to develop my pieces here. If I ever play H3, you have Queen G3 check. So I think there's a problem, like I can play H3 because of Queen G3 check, King E2, and when you move your knight, I trap your queen with like Bishop H2. I didn't see it. This is the problem. This doesn't work, you know. I just go here and then your queen is trapped, I guess. So I can actually kick your knight out. If it wasn't Monday morning, I would probably realize that. And I ended up getting a really stupid position after G3. And I think once you have E5, I honestly thought I might be lost here. This is so bad for white. I thought when I played D5 you would take it and like go for my A pawn with like check and take. This looks awful. I mean, these pawns are just like devastating. I can't possibly take with the pawn. But I didn't like this. I didn't see I had B4 here. This is, I'm like way too open. Well, I have to play something. I thought this would happen. But I thought it was way worse for me than what the engine says. I thought I was like nearly lost. Apparently it's not that bad. Thanks, Excel Poker. I wanted to play something fun. I don't really know the fantasy Carol Khan very well for either side, to be honest. Best by test. After E5, you were confident you were better. Slightly better. Apparently, only slightly better. I thought it was worse. Now this is a man after Uber Driver's heart. Artyom, welcome. Articum. Articum. I call them Artium. Articum. The real article. So e6. This is what Uber Driver recommended. Just e6 and castles. That's Sumahara's entire opening repertoire. But Sumahara needs more theoretical knowledge. That's as far as he goes with black, theoretically. Which isn't really enough, I feel. You gotta know a little bit more than that to get to the next level. Alright, well, it's just the King's Indian attack now. B5 was an annoying move that I faced a few times, but usually played in a different order of moves. The ready's like hopeless. My theory usually goes 2 moves. Well, that's not bad to be 1850 FIDE and have 2 moves of theory. Not bad for an 1850. The ready is like hopeless. So what the hell are you supposed to play here? He'll know the King's Indian attack. Everybody knows that. So my options are King's Indian attack, Reti, or some kind of like modern, essentially. This is nothing more than a form of Reti. Didn't know playing this with d3 is even legal. Well, I'm trying to play the modern in reverse. I mean, obviously black, the most aggressive players are going to play e5 here and transpose to a modern, but Sumahara, you know, how bad can it be for me if he's not even playing e5? d3, oh, we get it. Never played d3. The artist formerly known as Schieberspieler is here. Schieberspieler was last seen playing chess. Alright, everybody. Thanks, Schieberspieler. Glad you're back. What about chess? Schieberspieler, what about real chess? Are you gonna play any real chess? I forgot what real chess was. I'm so happy I don't have to go and play chess on Sunday mornings. I don't know how to even, like, it's a wonderful feeling. I wouldn't mind playing in like a legit tournament, but Sunday mornings is just not cool. That's when we normally had our Hungarian Teen Championship. I can't play in Hungarian Rapid since I'm, you know, American. I've never given up my federation. They have a good Rapid tournament every year. Let's do the Ricard Reti. I wish I had time and money to play in real chess tournaments again. You agree? No, you can't drink like the night before. Not a good strategy, Arsenal. Try to limit the drinking to 2 nights before the team game. You gotta behave yourself the night before. That caused me to lose like 10 rating points back in February or January or December, whenever it was. The one game I lost in team play this year was hangover, no sleep. I would be 10 points higher if it wasn't for that. drank vodka during my last tournament. You're young enough. Well, I mean, it's probably alright to drink a little bit during the game, but you don't want to go in with a hangover. There's a big difference. Yeah, 2 days before or during the tournament is different. The worst is like the night before. Alcohol also disrupts your sleep pretty badly. I just played Rook C2 for Uber driver's sake. This move looks sort of silly here. As usual. I'm just making excuses for the one game I lost in the Budapest Team Championship. If you're going to show up with 1 hour sleep with a hangover, like offer a draw or something. The danger is that they smell a rat. And they suspect something. Like, my opponent knows I wouldn't normally offer him a draw. Overdrive, you're gonna complain about this classic Ray T maneuver? Really? Not a fan of the hypermoderns, the Uber driver guy. He's so classical. But this setup is a little bit weird. Oh, did he do that? Okay. Queen h1 later. I don't know how you get the queen from a1 to h1. I didn't know that. Wow, nice move. The old knight b8 trick. Classic. Yeah, the knight on d7 is always misplaced in this kind of structure, so it's much better here. See, of course Sumaher knows what he's doing here, because it's kind of like pretty typical strategy that I'm using. The ready is like hopeless. I've basically given up playing it altogether. I can hardly bring myself to play knight f3 on the first move anymore. I've had a lot of really uneventful games that were just extremely boring draws in the last couple of years, to the point where I gotta stop doing it. It just kills your chess. Lasker, 1924. Rady Lasker, it must have been, what is it, a bishop f5? Was it Rady versus London? I don't remember the game. Yeah, of course. So they, because of that, I guess because of that game, they call it like the Lasker setup. They'll refer to bishop f5, London style, as Lasker's formation or something. Right. Yeah, it's super solid. There's no way white can win this type of position. My queen is misplaced on a1. I have a weakness here on d3. What am I going to do about that pawn on d3? Take with the knight on c4? I don't really see any other options. I mean, I can take on d5, I guess. That just, like, helps him place his pieces more actively. No, I guess I could play d4. Alternatively. You are the most boring player. Right, Uber driver. I can play d4. My kingside white squares are weak enough already. I think I'd rather not do that. I never do this, by the way. I mean, I never play this ready, queen a1 stuff. It's just fancy and it never does anything. It just looks fancy. It never actually has any effect. This position is probably around equal. It's just that my queen is in an absurd position. I mean, it would be better for it to be like on e2. Oh, I dropped the pawn. Oh, this is how I get queen h1? Oh, you've been watching Eric Rosen? We all watch Eric Rosen here. He's my favorite. He's so cool. And that other guy. Oh, Miss Bob. Bob's gone. Bob just ditched us. He's still here. He's awfully quiet. He must be watching porn or something. I don't like that when he gets real quiet during the stream. That's a creepy sign. He has a testosterone shortage suddenly. You know, it's out of character. When he's like real quiet. So what's up? Sumher going to the think tank after e4. I'm only like slightly worse. The best thing about this type of structure is this nice backward pawn you get when you play the ready and play e4 here. If we're lucky, we're like equal somehow, even though like structurally we're worse. I like being white and being slightly worse. Are you missing something here? Knight e4, pawn e4, queen e4, check. King moves, queen takes c2, bishop takes g7. Now that would be speculative. Of course you're missing something. You're always missing something. We could go with Go with the blockade. You can't play bishop takes f6, can you? That's just gross. What I do? Should I do that? Now knight e4 actually works. I'm just kidding. Everyone saw a cheaper spieler except for Arsenal fan, because he's all intuition and no calculation. Just the luckiest bastard ever. Yesterday I lost the simul game against him. I was clearly better. And he spotted a one-move tactic. I'm still bitter about it. That hurt. Normally I don't mind, I make one-move blunders, but why does it have to happen when I have like a crushing positional advantage? It's not that he needs to practice tactics, he needs to actually calculate, right? Yeah. Try actually calculating. He's just lazy. Screw it. Speaking of lazy, my rooks are very active in this position. Rolling with rooks. We're gonna find some new files. Maybe we can still make Uberdriver's dream of Queen H1 come true. Mama says F3. Wait. F3? That's a solid choice. But what am I gonna do when he plays like B5 on the queen side? Yeah, maybe F3's good Spassky style. F3 right away, just allow B5. Then what do I do? Knight E5? The truth is that maybe Uberdriver is actually right. Maybe I really have something. What I did was kind of like lazy. Speaking of lazy. Really lazy. Now black's like better. I would be really concerned if I was playing Schieberspieler here. Some kind of tactical guru. But Sumher, he's not trying to squeeze the tiny advantages from people. A series on calculation. That's like Charlie Hurtan doing a book on tactics. I don't know. A series on calculation, you mean like what? For like my chess lecture videos or something? Or something separate? My upcoming book series? I'm playing the white side of the English now. This is actually pretty bad. What am I gonna do? Queen A3 drops a rook. Ooh, this looks kind of nasty. Doesn't even have any tricks or anything. Okay, this is a little ugly, but I probably can navigate. We do have more time. Rook A3 loses a piece. I can't keep the A file. There's Rook D2. Is there any sort of trick here? Obviously, rook a2 is a problem. So what was I thinking? What was he thinking? Queen f4. The stream is ending soon. Yeah. Yeah, stream is ending soon. I have one more game. Unfortunately. I'd love to do a longer stream. It's not my best week. Queen b1. Rook a2 check, king h3. Should suffice. Suffice. I still don't get that book. What book? Thinking Like a Grandmaster? Who said that? Yeah, like Suni Berg Hansen was hammering Think Like a Grandmaster in some YouTube video. I was like, dude, a lot of people love to like pick on Kotov. It's an extremely useful book. You know, they're like, whoa, you can't do trees of analysis. But I think that's kind of bullshit, to be honest. It's a very useful technique. It doesn't work for everybody, but to be honest, I think it's quite a great book. Nevertheless, no reason to bash it, you know. Am I mated yet? I'm not sure, like, Think Like a Grandmaster has to be over people's heads either. I think just requires certain personality, certain type of thinking may appreciate it, others not. Yeah, I mean there's maybe some parts of it. It's been a while since I studied that. Maybe there's some parts of it that are tough. It's definitely no worse than like the typical Dvoretsky book or something. I like how Dvoretsky's like Bob Ross. He's probably still writing books. He's like the Bob Ross of chess. Someone created a YouTube channel for him. I'm just making that up. Somehow I don't think Dvoretsky had a YouTube channel. Alright. You know, artists become more famous after they're dead. Like Van Gogh wasn't that famous till after he was dead. Wasn't regarded as one of the greatest artists. Oh man, tough game by Sumaher. When am I gonna blunder here? That's funny, Uber driver. You're pretty funny. He had a hearing problem. Always the comedian. Any chess players that have been crazy that you know of? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Bob Ross was... I mean, people never watched his PBS art show, did they? They only started watching it once they put it on YouTube. It was probably like the most unwatched television show in history. Until he died, though. I'd like to see the numbers on that. Like, what was the actual viewership of, like, Bob Ross on PBS? Steinitz died in a brothel? Question mark? I can't believe I made you a moderator. What am I thinking? You convinced me to make you a moderator. And you make bad sex jokes. Mate. Look what Sumahair is doing here. What is he trying to do? Like, you're really trying to lose? He's trying to self-mate himself. Because that's what you do. Mate self. Self-mate. He's a self-made man. That'd be right up there. Arsenal's jokes. This isn't fair. Your bishop's on the wrong color with those pawns, and I traded rooks. Somebody needs to, like, time out these moderators. These troublesome moderators. Playing for the loss. Super pawn. My guinea pigs are hungry. Gotta end the stream soon. One more game. I can hear them. I should bring them on the stream once. Bring them on the stream so they can, like, poop and pee on the desk. Alright. Let's go. I'll just have the 24-hour stream going with guinea pigs, like those people do on Twitch. Cat streams. Yeah, sadly, it's definitely a draw. Isn't that sad? I would... The way he was going, I would play a few more moves here. His king position is so dominant in Arsenal. I'm a crazy man to, like, trade rooks, though. He can't put his king on the side of the board. This is nuts. He puts his king on the side of the board with the rooks on. Now I traded rooks. I cannot trade rooks here. I mean, I might be close to winning. I can play rook here, right? But I'm not sure I can actually take the pawn, because then he has... I mean, I think it's just a draw, but we'll see. I'm better here, for sure. Only 0.1. Wow. The bishop is a super pawn, and his king is extremely active. Though I think you're crazy to play your king to a4. If there's any way to potentially lose the game, that's it. Bisonov, last game for today. So love JBTV. JB baby. Yeah, this is my last game, so I can't take any more challenges. Hi? No, you asked earlier, and I just want to reiterate that I would like to play more challenges, but I have to go. Nico Demonius. No, I knew someone who went by JB Baby. I just remembered that. Just occurred to me. It's part of their email. Alright. Bisonov. Barkle. You like losing draw endgames. I was worse most of that game. Guinea pigs and birds. Lots of animals here. Yesterday there were like crows going crazy over my roof. I guess they were either like killing each other or someone died. They started going berserk. Oh, Planov, the Planov. I like playing d4. That's why I like to play the Panov. I'm not really an e4 player, so it's just like I'm just pretending to play e4, and then it's like a Queen's Gambit of sorts. It's so close to the Queen's Gambit. The floor. The floor variation. Floor played the Caro well. Bishop takes e4 as a gambit. Seems like all the animals are barking. I had guinea pigs, birds, and now there's dogs barking. Something's happening here. Wasn't there Botvinnik? This is Botvinnik game. Queen d4. More floor. Birds barking. Bird bark. h6 insta move. What a weird idea. What is h6? This is Botvinnik 100 selected games, 93 check. I can't remember who that was against. Though it could have been against floor. I don't think it was. What the heck is h6? It seems very dubious. All I know is this is keep it simple for black from Chessable LL. Ooh. Wow. You should just play the Nimzovich instead. I wouldn't call that simple. Maybe d takes c4, but h6 can't be right. But I may have misplayed it already. Nothing simple about this. This ain't simple, dude. Bishop g3 or bishop e3, or none of the above. I love my bishop. What's the future of this bishop? Well, Arsenal, I mean, that's another variation, right? That's why I sat here for 2 minutes. Like, all of the above have to be good for white. Like, how do you choose one of them? Queen takes e5 wins a pawn at the cost of like giving up my bishop. And, well, I'm not even winning a pawn because I still haven't got this back yet, you know? So I honestly, my instinct told me, like, that wasn't the answer either. My instinct told me, the little voice in my head. I should just stop trying to preach calculation and just go with the flow. Who was talking about flow the other day? What is his name? Was that Uber driver? Cheek Saint Me High? What am I doing? You've got to be kidding me. I just played that? This sucks, dude. What am I doing here? Why did I do that? That's just inane. Oh my god. I just played pawn takes e6. I meant to play bishop takes c4. Why would I just develop black's bishop for him for no reason? I just helped you develop your pieces. And now we can trade queens. It's brilliant. Such an idiotic move by me. Good thing. Warm up for tomorrow. What's tomorrow? What did I miss? Bijak, what's tomorrow? Oh, for the tournament, for my tournament tomorrow. Yeah, thanks. Bijak always reminds me of stuff. So, thank you for reminding me. We've got to get the tournament set up for tomorrow. Rapid chess tomorrow. Rabbids. Oh god, Uber driver, he would do that. You wouldn't do that, really. Ugh. Although it's probably like... Yeah, I might have to do it anyway at some point. It's horrible for white. I just lost... I lost any and all advantage. God, this is embarrassing. It has a great blind structure. Our Tuesday tournament. This is just grotesque. I want to resign. I like how I'm 19-0 against Bisonov. He's getting stronger, it looks like. He's too good for me to be 19-0. I think in my mind, I was going to play bishop takes c4, and then for some reason I just like randomly took on e6. Because I'm sleep deprived. The most enjoyable game you played online for years? Wow. Yeah, the 15+5 was okay. We start to approach like a normal time control there. I can agree with that. I guess I better trade queens before it gets any worse. Trying to hold on here. Master of material. I'm just down a pawn for nothing. This is... I don't know, I'm like drunk or something. It seems like I'm drunk. I don't know. How do you make such a disaster out of this? I'm just down a pawn with no compensation with the white pieces after like 17 moves. It's a good result. Brilliant. Plus he has 3 minutes more than me. only 3 minutes more than me. Well, that's why you played a6. So you could play b5 and protect your pawn. That position looks terrible now. That position. You're not kidding, man. All alcohol free beer. That alcohol beer had no alcohol, man. I recognize no alcohol in my alcohol free beer. It was horrible. That was the worst alcohol free beer ever I had last night. But it does eliminate onion taste. With incredible effectiveness. The next time I like eat onions, I'm just gonna like squeeze one of those plastic lemons in my mouth. I have a cure. Life hack. Onion taste, no problem. Knight f5 was too cheap there. Knight f5 is great other than the fact that it doesn't even have a threat. I don't think. Wait, what cheap? Like, at least the cheapo should contain a threat, right? What does knight f5 threaten? Feels like it doesn't even have a threat. That's like the weakest cheapo ever. You're playing cheapos that don't even contain a threat. This cheapo contains no threats. That's like an almost pseudo threat. This cheapo guaranteed to almost contain a threat. Then he'll just play knight e8. Every cheapo guaranteed to contain at least 10% of threats. The key to cheapos is the existence of threats. How's my bishop on e2 doing? Positional cheapo. It was a strategic cheapo. Bishop angry. Bishop no move. He's strong and fast now. What the heck? He's 2.5 minutes ahead of me. He has 0 out of 19. He's flagging me and winning on position. What just happened? Okay, bishop c5. Yeah, what was he supposed to play there? If not bishop c5. Wow. How am I 19-0 against you? He's obviously never played in a simul. I don't think knight takes c3 is that simple. We can just completely say it ends the game. There were some interesting lines there. Not to be like the... It's probably winning, but I wouldn't be so confident. I couldn't even analyze it that deeply. Yes! But it draws a good result when you're 0-19. But yeah, he had to play knight takes c3. But I still wouldn't be so cocky about it. It looked like white has some tricks. First of all, I can sack the rook. So, what about this? Knight takes c3, bishop takes c6. I was looking at this. Rook takes d1 check. The problem with this is black had a move. Rook d3. Alright, that refutes that. So I would have to take, but his knight is almost trapped, you know. After this, the other problem is like that knight is almost trapped. I don't know. If I can trap the knight, I don't think that black is winning. I would be surprised there's some weird way this isn't a win. I could probably find a way to force opposite-colored bishop ending or something. Here. Your knight is pretty restricted. Let's see. Why is it not... Oh, it's my turn. Yeah, I guess white gets to move now. White gets to move first. So where's the knight going again? King b2 drops the... King d2 or king b2. I don't want to allow b4. King c2, king b2 drops a piece. King d2 or king c2? r2 d2. Here, here. And the knight is pretty crappy on the side of the board, but maybe black is winning. I don't think I can let those pawns move. So we're going to have to play this, allowing the knight to get back out. I'm still, I mean, not to be devil's advocate, I'm still a little skeptical. Probably black is winning. But my bishops are pretty good. And I've got a very, very good king here. Coming to d4. If you drop one pawn, it's very possibly a draw. And my king can, like, come up here. I mean, I would say, yeah, it's probably winning, but it's not like game over, like you're like game over. Ends the game. No, I think a lot of people would mess this up in a blitz game. There's still some play left. That's not that easy for black. He could easily mess this up. Easily you could go into like a drawn king and pawning game, drop a pawn, or just... It's not so easy. I would have fought, you know. I would have fought... Dude, wait. Computer sees something we didn't see. Wow, knight takes c3 was best. But is bishop f3 my best move? The engine doesn't think it's winning for black. Wow. Yeah, it seriously thinks... Wow, it seriously doesn't think this is winning. Rook takes d7, bishop takes d7, king c2. Knight a4, this is what we looked at. Right? Or was my king on d2? This is what we looked at. It's a draw, according to Stockfish. Holy shit. I mean, it's only depth 16, but if it's around 1.1, this isn't a winning position. Yeah. My king and bishops are super strong, but I wasn't confident. I just thought it's complicated. You know what the problem is? Like, how does his king get in the game? Really hard for the black king to get in the game. Apparently he was winning earlier. Of course. The opening was a disaster. I played pawn takes e6. It's horrible. I have to play bishop takes here. What is this? What is h6? This has actually been played? Oh my god. That's an actual move. I can't believe h6 is literally black's best move. Holy shit. Wow. Obviously, I've never really studied it. So, these are mostly older games. Pretty rare line, actually. I played bishop f4, which is the main move. Our queen takes e5 is playable, but black is actually better. This happened in Polgar Sarawan. Yeah, I didn't like giving up my dark square bishop. This might be better, though. I had a hard time deciding between those two squares. Maybe bishop e3 is better. Funny that only one player played this. Computer actually likes it better than bishop f4. Because it's not as romantic and aggressive as bishop f4. Everyone likes a London system, right? I was pretty much on the fence about these two squares and then picked one at random because it was more forcing. I was also concerned like the knight might end up attacking it or something. That is a move. Huh. So you literally have to play h6. Like, there's the famous game 100 selected with knight d3 check. You don't have to play h6. Botvinnik won this against whoever it was with white pieces. He played knight f3. But this is playable for black. I guess it was floor. I can't remember. Floor was a great Caro-Kann player. Just a great player in general. Dude, that guy is challenging me again. You gotta stop challenging me, guy. Alright, I've gotta go, everybody. But this was an interesting variation. I didn't realize it was actually theory. So bishop f4, knight g6. I was supposed to take on c4. Yeah, I saved my bishop so I could let you take it on the next move. Alright, dude. Sad. Just totally obnoxious. Alright. Looks like bishop g3. Anand Sarawan, 1992. The Easy Karo Khan explained partially. I took it too far. What happened? I went here. Oh wow, so this is just patently bad. Allowing e5 is just a huge mistake. I have to develop. But this would have been okay. This is just bad because you have e5, and then I'm just screwed. Okay. Oh yeah, fire the guy. Lord Farquaad. Lord! It's Lord to you. The beginner's quarantine. I love how you described that. Bishop c4 comes the tempo. Well, bishop c4 develops quickly, but I mean the thing was, like, I bothered to save that bishop last move. So I figured I might as well try to keep it. I think if I had it to do over again, I would probably play that. Beginnerification. Beginner quarantine. I love that. That's cool. E6. Go to beginner quarantine. This is just a mental mouse slip. I mean, I was gonna play this, but no. It's interesting. This is best. I don't like giving up my bishop, but yeah. White has superior control of the center. G5. Wow, that looks. Dreyev playing the Karo with black. Pretty reliable. This has all been analyzed, no doubt. If Dreyev would play it, it's okay. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. We'll be back tomorrow night with our rapid tournament. Bring your friends and enemies, your frenemies. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining us. Mr. Coffee, Arsenal. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.